The collection notice arrived on a Tuesday morning, addressed to someone I had never heard of, but with my social security number printed in bold black ink, Sarah Mitchell. That wasn't my name. I was Emma Collins, a two-year-old nursing student at Arizona State University. I lived in a small apartment and worked part-time at a bookstore. I had never heard of Sarah Mitchell, but apparently, she owed $45,000 to 3 different credit card companies. My hands shook as I opened the letter. There was my social security number, my mother's maiden name as the security question, and my childhood home address in Phoenix. That evening, I drove to my parents' house in Scottsdale. The living room felt cramped as I placed the letters on the coffee table. My parents, David and Margaret, exchanged a guilty look that confirmed my worst fears. They had been using my identity for 4 years to secure loans and credit cards. The money went toward my father's failed construction business and my mother's online boutique. They insisted it was temporary, that they were doing it for our family's future. My mother patted my hand with that sickeningly sweet tone, telling me not to worry about grown-up problems. My father nodded, saying I should focus on my studies and let them handle the finances. Something inside me snapped. 4 years of stolen identity. 4 years of destroyed credit that I would need for my future. 4 years of lies while they smiled and asked about my grades. I walked out, ignoring their pleas to stay for dinner. The next morning, I skipped classes and drove to the police station. Detective Rodriguez helped me file an identity theft complaint and connected me with victim services. Over the following weeks, I spent hours on the phone with credit bureaus and collection agencies. My parents called repeatedly, alternating between anger and pleading. My mother left tearful voicemails saying I was destroying the family. My father accused me of being ungrateful. The legal process moved steadily. My parents were charged with identity theft and fraud. My father received 2 years in prison, while my mother got probation in exchange for cooperation. They had to sell the house to pay restitution. 2 years later, I graduated nursing school with my credit restored. I got my dream job at Phoenix Children's Hospital in the pediatric ward. Last month, my mother wrote a different kind of letter. No justifications, no pleas for forgiveness. She simply acknowledged the damage and expressed hope that I was building the life I deserved. I kept the letter but didn't respond. Some wounds heal with time, but trust takes much longer to rebuild. I had learned to find my worth not in their approval, but in my work caring for children who needed an advocate. Standing in the hospital break room, watching the Phoenix sunset paint the mountains gold, I realized I had become exactly who I was meant to be. Not Sarah Mitchell, the stolen identity, but Emma Collins, the woman I chose to become.